is this music? This is very different than anything they've done had before.
Explore, create, and share your island paradise in the Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition game. Use mouse controls to design and decorate intuitively. See your friends' reactions with camera play support. And up to 12 friends can play together online, including on Slumber Island. Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, available now.
Here we go.
$19.99 was when it
With
was.
the VR wings, we've got a job to do, Starbox. We're gonna take the system back from Andros, one planet at a time. So you want us to cause some mayhem? That's my kind of plan.
It's the deadliest stretch of space in the system, Fox.
We'll be pushing the limits like never before.
This is it, Starbox. Let's show them how it's done.
Are you straight?
Yes.
Sorry.
What's up?
I was gonna ask, you remember that little HDMI, the little bitty one that you had?
Oh, mini HDMI.
Yeah, do you still have that?
I don't know. If I do, I don't know. I don't know where it is.
I was just wondering.
If I see it, I'll let you know. I love you too, Bubba.
From recent and upcoming releases to nostalgic classics, more tracks will be added to Nintendo Music over time.
That is so stupid. You know what it is Nintendo saw all these people just putting up the music everywhere and everything, and a lot of there's some game companies don't even and go after people over the game music. They don't say a damn word. And Nintendo was just like, dollar signs right in the eyes.
With tunes to match your lifestyle over time.
Come one call. Here's what's sprouting in the Flower Kingdom. A new power-up. Rosalina and Luma.
But yeah, they basically, Nintendo just saw dollar signs and were like, we could capitalize on this. You know, something that's perfectly fine. People just have some music up and everything from a game. But Nintendo's like, nah, 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 nah. We want money. The greed is real. The greed is very real. I don't have this game. And I know it's on the original Switch. I don't know if I want it. I get tired. See, my thing with Mario games is I get tired of collecting things. I just get tired of it. I don't want to collect stuff after a while. After a while, I'm done. I can't do this collecting. I don't want to collect anymore. I just want to go from point A to point B. You know? I used to make levels in Super Mario Maker 2, but I stopped because nobody played them. It's like, why put in all that effort if nobody plays what you make? Very frustrating. And too many auto levels. 4 minutes. Ah, my ears. Have I mentioned that I have a headache? I have a very bad headache. And that's from sleeping weird. Also, eating before bed. Don't eat when you go to bed. Just don't fucking do it. The older you get, the more it just, like, it makes it hard to sleep. It makes it hard to breathe. It might potentially cause indigestion. You don't want to eat right before bed. You want to eat a few hours before bed. Waluigi is such a dumb character. And my problem with him is his name. With Wario, it's kind of clever because it's like you split the M. See, here's the thing. Wario's name, in terms of, like, Western logic, makes sense and it's cool. You know, flip the M to a W, Wario. But that's not Japanese logic. It has to do with like wa or something, like bad, like some word for bad in Japanese or whatever, and the W. And yeah, so Waluigi is just an L that's upside down. I'm like, that's lame. Like, you couldn't come up with another Italian name for him I don't know how many names there are that sound like Luigi, but isn't Luigi? I don't know. Is my sinuses close? Hang on. Fuck. The constant feeling. Oh, God. The constant feeling of my nasal passages, the membranes. I have membranes. I can't think. I can't talk right. The mucous membranes in my head like to fill up. I mean, and my sinuses fill up and not release the mucus. And it's just constant. I'm starting to understand how Philip Paul... Actually, no, I don't understand how Philip Paul Burnell feels. His sinuses drip. Like, he's got the drip. I don't have the drip. That's my problem. I have the membranes just filling up. I kind of wanted this game, but then I realized there was stuff that was in the 3DS game that they removed in this. I'm like the theater and whatnot, and I'm like, oh, come on. And in the original game, I think there was like you had to be creative with the spelling to get them to say certain words. But in this one, it's just there's no filter. But it's an offline game, so. All right, here we go. It is now 9 o'clock for me.
Please come again.
A lot of these game companies, fucking hell. A lot of these game companies got to rethink their console business and everything because it's hard to find parts anymore. All right, here we go. Alrighty. What we got going on here? Pending to mature. It's funny how Nintendo did Direct first, and then the rest of the industry just knocked them off. Data plays and all that shit.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi.
I am not in the
I'll be your
mood.
guide for today's
Not in the
Nintendo
mood,
Direct.
bud. I didn't get any
First,
fucking sleep.
here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch
Not
system.
in the mood.
Please, take a look at this.
Hello. Beep. My name is Lowell Misreads, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep. I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game. Beep.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
I'm sure it's fine for somebody out there.
Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now.
We get
2,
it.
3, now.
We get it.
Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters.
Okay.
Cast a fire spell
Right.
with BA. BA. And a healing spell with B down A. B down A.
Oh, okay. I see.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will
That
strike
voice
a
is
chord
terrible.
against
That's
the foe's
grating.
weakness? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo,
My
Sarah.
head is killing me.
counterattack.
Up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock.
Pompadours.
Or aim for
They
3
got
o'clock on the
pompadours.
dot.
Fuck.
Italy got the snack.
My head is pounding.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play. Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo Switch system July 2nd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo
Yeah,
eShop.
they gotta look at games being on both
That
consoles.
was Rhythm Heaven Groove for Nintendo.
Because with the part shortage and the fact that there's way more Switch ones out there, they gotta make their games work. And I don't know why I paused. They gotta make their games
You'll also be able to
for
play
the
it on
original
Nintendo
Switch.
2 system. Please wait just a little longer for its release.
Or make it work with it.
From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Well, of course, you have to
Let's
still make
begin with
money.
some headlines.
Gotta make that software. You know what I'm saying?
Master the way of the sword.
Master the way of the sword.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the swordplay action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2.
All right.
Edo-era Kyoto
Groovy.
has been overrun by monsters known as Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect. And the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma. As fates intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
I think I was
You will
too
find
mean a while
written
ago.
magic
My head is
begins.
killing me, and I'm just.
Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, is heading to Nintendo
I'm irritable.
Switch 2. You are the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Morgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready,
I wonder if
take down
Valheim's
powerful
coming to
monsters
Switch
in this
too.
single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spellcasting, choose the location that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th. Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Netiva.
Did they censor it?
Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity.
I
and
bet they
reclaim
censored
the
it.
planet. Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find
Maybe
your
not.
opening and strike. Defeat
Maybe not
enemies
too
to
much.
acquire new skills. Then strategically deploy them to fit the situation.
So far, it looks like the one
Can you
the way I
save
know it.
humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah,
this
only
year.
Switch 2. There's just no way to run it on Switch
Blast
1.
off in the 2-player co-op.
Didn't they already
adventure
talk about
Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore.
Yeah, they tried really hard to make it look like 80s anime.
Activate devices in time with the beat. Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbital launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the Glade of Dreams in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and
I guess they couldn't come up with anything new. They just had to remake an old game.
realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages and enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using GameShare locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2 October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk.
Oh, God.
Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure. Set off through a peaceful world,
I miss the 3D
brimming
Rayman.
with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way
This
around.
is a weird game.
Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch. And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
Honestly, that's pretty
It might
cool.
even be a little unconventional.
I fell down a hole.
And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August
I guess they're hiking or something? I don't know. Switch 2.
Season the Seas.
Okay. What?
Build your very own
One
floating
piece
restaurant
Grand
with
Gourmet.
crew. Cook up recipes with
Oh,
Saki.
what? If this is not on the original Switch, I question
Decorate it to
everything.
your liking.
This is not pushing
Then
hardware.
serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game
I don't
money
see
to
why this
change
wouldn't
up
be
the
on
restaurant's
Switch 1.
interior and expand it to
If it's
attract
Switch
even
2
more
only,
customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse
In
controls are
pixel
also
art
supported
form.
on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand
Yeah,
Gourmet.
Switch and Switch 2.
Sailing
Okay.
onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 23rd.
Okay. You gotta have some games that are on Switch 1. This game's already out. What are we doing here? Just reminding people that it exists. Get some more sales. Expansion. I don't know. I would love to play it, but it's not on Switch 1, it's on Switch 2. Kind of looks like
Keep adventuring in
Minecraft a
Pokemon
little.
Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update.
Ah, it's enough.
By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass.
I actually would love to
build
play this. I
structures,
just
and expand your towns underwater. This
I need to
free
get a capture
update is
card.
scheduled to release in August 2026.
I think that'll open up some
And
things.
there's more! The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
Cute.
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC. Next,
It
please
feels a
take
little like
look at this.
Minecraft, doesn't it? Just a little bit.
This is the Dagden Empire, a prosperous
Dagden.
land ruled by the gods.
The Dagden
The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one
Is
wish.
this what I think it is?
Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
Yeah, it's oh god, what's it called? Fire Emblem, yeah. I knew it. I could recognize this art
The story
style it
revolves
uses
around
nowadays.
4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt
Dietrich
for
looks a
stronger
little
foe.
like Alucard a little bit.
Theodora, a queen seeking to
Just a
fulfill the
little.
long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita,
Gimply
a
clad.
musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you
I
choose
never
to
got into
victory
Fire Emblem.
as they weave their own unique
I got
tale.
into a little series called
Between
Shining
matches,
Force
you can strengthen your
that is
forces in
basically
different
dead.
ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strength.
I hope I don't get any copyrights. That would suck.
Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
Look upon the Promised One, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation.
How did it feel?
To upheave the world. Be gone from us, the darkest.
Okay. What? Alright.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th. Alongside the standard edition, there will be a special edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagden Collection, that launches the same day. Please look forward to it. Let's continue with some more headlines.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
This looks familiar.
The first part of Ninja 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Ninjala or Ninjala?
After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Use Ninja Go.
They
to
said
freely
open
traverse the
world.
vast world in search of clues to get
I didn't
back
think the
home.
industry liked using those words. Like,
You can also blow a bubble to float in the air.
Nintendo loves saying open air, like they invented
Enemies
shit.
blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks.
This is the kind of game I'd
Your four
play.
ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer.
It's
to
colorful,
improve
it's
top
whimsical,
battles. The first part of Ninja 2, the Uncharted
just looks
Planet,
fun.
launches exclusively on the
And
Nintendo Switch
it's
2
not on the
system
original
next
Switch.
spring.
God damn it.
The DK Challenge barrels in. Coming to Nintendo Switch
Ah,
Online on
the
Nintendo
rumor
Switch
was
2,
true.
The limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges.
Is it just with Donkey Kong games? I don't
Try out
think
ones
so.
geared for beginners. Or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Discover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to battle through these limited time challenges starting later today.
Is it just that game?
Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi.
That's weird.
Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Bros. Twist.
Can't complain about that.
This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves, with the first wave beginning later today.
Yeah, is there any new
From
Mario?
the creators of Vampire Survivors.
Okay,
領域展開
domain expansion.
The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2.
So it's the same game, but
Players can compete online for the top spot
based on
in the
something else,
Survivors
huh?
Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points.
similar.
Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exercise curses, dominate
I couldn't get
ranks,
into
and
this.
rise to the top.
I just couldn't do it.
Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
I don't like games with a ton of crap coming at me. I can't do it.
Are you up for the challenge in these games?
Ah, okay.
Unforgiving battles.
No, never mind, not what I thought.
Nintendo Switch 2. In the Forsaken World, a
Lords
looming
of the
darkness
Fallen
devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
Okay.
Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P. In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging
Okay.
mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell.
You knew it had to come to the Switch 2 eventually.
Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin
August
later
6th.
today on Nintendo eShop.
On Nintendo eShop.
The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later
It is
today
a Capcom
on
game,
Nintendo eShop.
so
Enter a mystical era, deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies. So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke.
We still have some unfinished business in this world.
Mamahime?
I shall make him pay.
Oh boy.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit.
Gone to
Someone
Sunday?
to die 7 days from now.
He'd start repenting if I were you.
There was a time
PG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa.
a game like this would have been mocked on X-Play back in the day.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming. All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only that, but you can travel in a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third.
I gotta get me a new pair of headphones.
There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date.
Or get one of those things for the back of my
The
microphone
digital
here.
version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. The new features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out. And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin. Here are some early moments from the games.
New Xenoblade.
アニマは世界の源である。水も火も風も世界を構成
I
す
do
る
love the environments. This looks nice.
大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだ。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だ。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここが竜骨。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活の全ては、その石と共にあると思ってください。今日の訓練は実践を想定してのものだ。
力の使いだな。なんとなく分かった気がする。
死って人殺しの職業。奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけられない。
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪は叶わ
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
Subtitle. I also.
小石なしで騎士の力。
I don't want to read this stuff.
全てはアルマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
I haven't played any of these games. I don't know why. They don't really grab me.
兄上、
I'm a picky old gamer.
行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は死ぬことになる。破れた神の恨み。
Spending a lot of time on this. At least they showed gameplay. Xenoblade Genesis. Okay. You know, Genesis means beginning, right? In the beginning, Genesis. Thing.
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning. What kind of story do you think will be told?
Thanks to Sega, every time I hear Genesis, I think of their console. Thanks, Sega.
Please take a look at this.
Oh, yay, sports title.
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Covering the Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets.
Wasn't there something like that on the 3DS or something? Maybe I'm thinking of something
Or
else.
even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion control. Let's go over them.
This is something I'd want to play.
Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your
Yeah,
opponent
this
on their
is something
toes.
I want to
In
play
table tennis,
if I had a Switch too. Yeah.
aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery, enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set, and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling. Dribble,
This is why I don't understand Nintendo not getting into VR.
adjust
Their
your
controllers are
power,
already
and swing your
very
club
well
in
suited for
golf.
VR.
Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling. Ride
Okay.
through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding.
That looks cool.
Steer with handles and coast along the waves in power cruising.
Closest thing to a new
Tilt the
wave
controller
race as
and
anybody's
fly
gonna
around
get.
freely in prop plane. Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You
Sure.
can create and play as a sports mate.
Huh.
Or Mii character.
Oh, you can use your Mii or the characters that are like not Mii.
Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
Or let's move on to the
Let's
next
go over the
game.
rules.
What are we
Hold
doing?
down your opponent's thumb for
What are we
3
doing?
seconds, and you'll win.
Apparently
If
there's
you're
a new
in
Wario
this,
game.
just
We're gonna
shake the
see.
controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger.
Ah,
3, 2, 1. You'll need this to claim victory.
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match. The thumb
you
moves
can use your Mii
just like this.
or the more detailed
Here we go.
characters.
Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away. Oh, they broke free. All right. Let's try this.
This is
Oh,
kind
both
of
thumbs. Oh,
awkward.
hold it.
Kind of. It reminds me of back whenever they had the
have to
music
keep
thing
it.
and they would play the instruments and it was so cringe and
Wait,
dumb.
wait.
Like, dude, really? That looks inappropriate in the corner up there. Watch him.
I'm starting to sparkle.
Watch him up in the corner. Watch him.
Hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go.
Okay. Everything's
I'm
fine.
sorry. Oh, my laugh is so horrible.
Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected.
Watch him in the corner.
Oh, wait a minute. I lost.
Oh, he lost.
Please wait a little longer for Nintendo
That was
Switch Sports
inappropriate.
Resort. Let's move on to more headlines.
What's so inappropriate?
Survive a land ruled by dragons.
Ooh.
The world of RuneScape comes
Oh.
to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh,
An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall. Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations.
this is one of those games that
On
looks
your
like it would work on the
expedition,
original
harness the
Switch.
land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear,
But I promise it's not on Switch
and
1.
build shelter.
It's only on Switch 2.
Then, step into battle.
Apparently somebody
Forge
said something, but it
weapons,
didn't pop up for
sharpen
me.
your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in
Dirty man.
RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on
I don't know why it
Nintendo
wasn't
Switch 2
showing me.
September 15th.
I set it to live chat. That's the problem. I gotta keep remembering to put it on the live chat. Otherwise, I don't see
Get
it.
on board for these games. Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Partyland.
Oh
Join the
no!
party with over 40 character-themed minigames and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16
Oh,
partner
no,
characters,
no, no,
collect
no,
stickers, and so much more.
No.
Hello Kitty Partyland launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Yeah, we know. We know about the new Star Fox.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilac system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Don't like how they look.
A battle
They
for
look-
the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo
They look a little
Switch
more
2,
realistic than they
June
need to,
25th.
or have to.
A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Demo. They want you to really try it and get into it.
Hope resonates within the crystals.
Final Fantasy? I'm sorry, anytime I see crystals and... Okay, yeah. This has gotta be a Final Fantasy or something.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance. This is Lapis, a
What
vast world
the hell?
responsible for the
Really?
power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation.
Really?
Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the world
Hey,
with his
yeah,
companions
there we go.
to stop the Veritas. in thrilling turn-based battles.
Yeah.
Visions, iconic
Wait.
Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds
Oh, really?
to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 27th.
Ooh, original Switch. Hell yeah, getting it. Fucking getting it.
Is waiting. Pikuniku returns in a new 3D puzzle
Ooh,
exploration
what?
adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy
all-powerful
conspiracy, of
potato.
course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals.
I
from
bet
all
it
their
does.
wealth.
I
Time to
bet
join
it
the
does.
resistance by using Piku's surprising abilities. Help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world.
I'm not really
Get ready to
familiar
wonder,
with it.
solve, and gossip in Pikuniku 2, launching on Nintendo
Pikuniku.
Switch 2 next year.
Devolver? Huh. That Final Fantasy Resonance. I gotta get that. Huh?
An all-new
Dragon Quest Monsters!
filled adventure.
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Wigglewood. There they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it.
It's Pokemon, but Dragon Quest.
Win it over and it will fight by your side.
Can you name them?
That's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters.
Oh, Switch 1 and Switch 2. Okay.
About time you got here.
No idea who you are. Don't know anything. Castlevania? Maybe not.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor.
I wish it was a Castlevania.
We are monsters.
No, it's from, what are they? I can't remember the name of the company. I know what it's from.
You're finally here. Worthy spirit.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the Dustbloods. Yeah. From Software. Yeah. Yeah. Eh. The way they started that, I thought it was Castlevania. I swear to God, I thought it was Castlevania. A new 3D Castlevania.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Wario! Gotta be
Hey
Wario.
everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders.
Oh,
the new single-player
God. Never
focused
mind.
adventure. Check out this neat little place.
Wario's a
The
treasure
hideout
hunter. I
shape
thought
out
it
on the
was
water.
Wario.
There's Ecot, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this rappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. Alright, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids.
Joker, what's up?
And when you get too close, they'll
How you
attack
doing, man?
immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone.
Oh, Lord.
That's where this comes in, the exploration bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air
Review
for
these
extra
nuts,
cutting,
USA.
and even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also
Oh,
get
stop.
support in the
I
form
swear.
of
Stop.
gadgets.
Stop.
There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together.
Don't care.
It'd be nice if that made things easier, though.
I never got into Splatoon.
So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle.
Yeah.
Looks like time's up. There are even
A
more
new
details to
Pixel
cover in
Final
the upcoming
Fantasy,
Splatoon Raiders
which
Direct
is,
airing
I like
on
Final
June
Fantasy.
30th. And in the smart device app,
And it's coming to the
Nintendo
original
Connect,
Switch,
see the
so
story events leading
I'm
up
gonna
to
get
Splatoon
that.
Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. The details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future.
I'm not a big fan of
Don't forget
Splatoon.
to check this out too.
I don't care about it. It took off, unlike ARMS. Remember ARMS? ARMS didn't take off, I guess. Didn't sell very well.
So what did you
Splatoon
think?
took off.
Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut.
Why
We
are
hope
they
you're
just
looking
black
forward
with
to
little colored inner
Let's see some more headlines.
inlines? Oh. Right? Oh. I know who this is. I can't remember this dude's name. Deltarune. Chapter 5. The update.
Awaken your power.
Awaken your
Heed
power.
me, O kingless.
Ew, I don't like big
Who
orbital
the greatest faith of the
faces.
citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
Is this another
This
Fire
is
Emblem?
the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The
Metaphor.
next king shall
Okay.
be decided by the will of
Sega.
the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins.
Ew.
As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path. There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantasio, launching on
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th.
Sure.
Create, explore, survive.
Minecraft for Switch 2.
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way.
There you go.
Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals.
Yeah, they couldn't do that in the
And
original.
embark on a journey across the world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch Worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off.
I bet the Mario
What
content
will
is
you
there too.
create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Okay. I don't know about this music. Sorry, I don't know about that music. When they do montages and they Warhammer. Cool. When they do a montage with music, you never know when it's copyrighted. Yeah, I'm kind of bored with some of what they've been talking about so far. There's been a few things. There's a new like HD 2D Final Fantasy coming out, and I was like, ooh. I think it was called Final Fantasy Resonance or something like that. I can't remember. But it is on the original Switch, so that's good news for me. Available later today. Got that music going. I don't know if it's copyrighted. I don't want to get in trouble. SnowRunner. My brother loves this fucking game. He plays it on PC. He loves SnowRunner, and what was the other one he likes? American Trucking Simulator. He loves those fucking games. I don't care for him. I'm not a big fan. Everbloom. Looks cute. Yeah, right. Oh, yay. Online Final Fantasy. Woo. I'm so tired of the MMOs. I just don't care about them.
Darkness approaches.
Really?
Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and
Physically?
Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action
Physically?
RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th.
These aren't cloud versions.
A
These are
bundle with all 3 compilations.
running on the
Kingdom
hardware.
Hearts Collection 1 through 3 also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, when they came out on the original Switch, they were cloud versions. Ugh. They didn't run on the hardware.
この世界の構造はと
This
ても
world
複
is
雑で
incredibly complex.
私たちが定義する
At
光と
first,
いう
there
も
were
の
no
がしたもの
manifestations of what we know as light and darkness.
でもそれを定義する
But our arrival here brought those concepts
この
with
世
us.
界に
The darkness given physical form only after we had to find it. It's the new Kingdom Hearts. They saved it for a Nintendo Direct. Oh. I might start saving up for a Switch too. I know it's a lot of money, and that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard. Damn. Fuck. $500. Fuck. I mean, I can play him on my PC. I guess. You know it's gonna be like $800, right? So is it Kingdom Hearts 4? Is that what they said?
How was that? Next is our last announcement. Please take a look.
Oh. What are you showing? What is it? Zelda. It's
Long
Zelda.
ago, there was a land called Hyrule.
Zelda.
Created
What'd I
by
tell you?
beings of supreme divinity.
There was a rumor about that. I thought there was going to be a
Very
Wario
edge of
too.
this kingdom, there lay a small forest.
Yep.
Within
Ocarina of Time.
An ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants.
Ocarina
the
of Time.
forest.
It's a remake, I think.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods.
Okay. I knew.
However, there was one particular boy
I hope it's an actual,
who
like,
did not have a fairy.
I hope they show gameplay and not just whatever this is. There we go. Oh, that is very different looking. Yeah. Very, very different looking. You better show some fucking gameplay. Don't just end it there. No! Gameplay, bitch! Gameplay! Oh, fuck
The
off!
Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
What a
will be
fucking
reborn
tease.
On Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them.
That is so obnoxious. I hate that.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed
Right?
as the
Come
new
on.
president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
Devin Fun.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all
There's
comes
no
together.
gameplay at all in that.
And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself.
No Wario.
And
I
that's a
thought
big
there'd be a
part of what
Wario.
Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences
He's
to all of you.
replacing
And
Bowser.
now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
What are we looking at? What's Treehouse Live gonna be looking at? Yeah, I feel like there could have been,
Hi everyone, welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Teresa and I'm joined here by Gav, Dan, and Rob. We're here to talk about Star Fox, coming out June 25th. It is a cinematic shooter. We're going to focus on the single player game. And then we'll go into the multiplayer in a later segment. But Dan, one.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's like, yeah, so like, I figured the videos would be up already. So yeah, there's there's a new Final Fantasy, like HD 2D, basically high fidelity pixel art, you know what I mean? That was like the one thing that really stuck out to me, I think, that I immediately realized I can play, because it's coming to the Switch one. So I think there was a few moments, but I can't even remember them now. Like, that's the only one that stuck out to me the most. I feel like they could have done better. Like, especially that Zelda reveal. Come on, gameplay. What are you doing? I hope it's a remake, like a really true remake. Not a remaster, not a much prettier version of Ocarina of Time. I want them to reimagine the field, make the field different, make some of the temples and whatnot different. I want it to be a bit different, because we played Ocarina of Time before as it was. We don't need this to be a glorified remaster. If I want a glorified remaster, there's ways of doing that. I'm just saying, like, they need to make sure that it's something bigger than the original. I don't know. I'm tired. I only slept like 2 hours. That's why I'm fucking irritable. Slept like 2 hours. I woke up with a fucking migraine. My sinuses won't stop clogging up on me. Fucking hell. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing now. I would go back to bed, but I'm scared I'll just keep having a fucking headache. Fuck. It feels like the only time I don't have a headache is when I'm loaded with caffeine and my blood pressure is soaring. I have no idea what I'm doing now. Also, who's Goof? I wish people would stop calling me that. Just call me Mike or Mikey. I want away from all that. For what? My sinuses or what? Oh, that's so cute. I love dogs. I have a dog. It's a sweet baby right there. You could tell that's a sweet baby. See, that's a sweet baby. That dog right there is a sweet baby. You can tell. For a long time, there was that bullshit, that, oh no, pit bulls are such vicious creatures. And then every time you find footage of a pit bull snapping at a child, it's because the child was tormenting it. Like, I've seen a few clips and a few videos where a kid's just sitting there grabbing at the ear and doing all this other shit. And no wonder the bulldog snapped at him and went at him. Fucking tormenting the damn thing. They're not normally vicious. They're very chill if you're gentle with them and everything. The problem is that people don't pay attention to their fucking kids. Ugh. I did take something. I took a combination acetaminophen, aspirin, and caffeine. It's literally just called migraine pain reliever or something like that. They showed all this up here, but they haven't like uploaded videos for the stuff they showed. I don't think Rich even bothered with it. He didn't bother to stream or react to it. He's busy. What is that? Let's see. There it is. I believe that's it. No, that's not it. Resonance. No, it's resonance. Resonance. Yeah, that's it. Final Fantasy Resonance. Nintendo of America, but it's not showing up in my fucking timeline. It's right here, but it's not showing up here. It's nowhere to be fucking seen. Anyhow, this is what grabbed me. This is what grabbed me.
The first Final Fantasy in HD 2D. Final Fantasy returns to its roots with cinematic pixel art in a classic tale of crystals with a new twist. Final Fantasy Resonance. A mysterious warrior driven by revenge and shrouded in darkness seeks to shatter the 8 crystals that sustain this world. As a knight of the realm, you set out on a journey to protect the crystals. Encounter.
Okay, I appreciate that it's pixel art. I just wish the characters looked more like classic Final Fantasy. No, we didn't have these games for years. This is not like the other original 2D Final Fantasies. That's my thing. Like, the designs are not like the old Final Fantasy games. Like, they used to have that, kind of thing with their fists up, and they kind of almost like the old 2D Mario sprites kind of thing. I love that. I can't wait to play this. I love games like this.
Allies bound by a shared fate. Explore fantastic lands.
I'm gonna get this.
And overcome countless perils along the way.
I just hope that the music is I don't know if this music in this trailer is any indication of the actual music in the game, but it's gotta have that sound. If it doesn't have like that string section with the bass line, then it's just not Final Fantasy. You gotta do something.
Uncover the secrets of the past as you discover the truth of this world.
You know what this is basically? Remember Octopath Traveler? It's basically that, but with the actual Final Fantasy name.
Summon new strength from outside and within. Final Fantasy Resonance. Coming October 22nd, 2026.
Over. Oh, there we go. There we go. Original Switch. Coming to the actual Switch. Yes, I want this so bad. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Don't bring me down with negativity, please. I want to play that so bad. I really want to play that. Like, that, I don't know what it is. That screams to me. I don't know why. Like, I see the newer Final Fantasies, that are like 3D. And I'm like, I don't care. Like the Final Fantasy VII remakes, I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care about them. Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy remake that's like several games and chapters on their own. I don't care. It's just, oof. Hopefully I don't get a copyright for that. That had the music. Okay. Trump got the Knicks watch party canceled. Oh no. I want to react to that. I want to watch that, but I know it's just that's not what this stream is. That's not what this stream is. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna keep streaming or not. I don't feel worth the shit. Creative Linux speaks up on AI. Alumeria, oh, white 15. Oh god, my stomach. I gotta eat something. Vigilantes 2 months ago. Wait, are we getting another season of Vigilantes? Like soon? Or was that like the last season they made of Vigilantes? Nebraska Smash. Nebraska Smash. No, that was the last season they made. Yeah, no, I saw this. That was the last season of Vigilantes that they made. I already seen it. It's not a new season. That sucks. That sucks. I was hoping for a new season. Hoping for a new season. But I'm hungry. I haven't figured out what I want to eat. Uber shaders. How the Dolphin emulator solved an impossible problem. They're not going to. That's not something they're going to do. I'm just saying. It's just not something they'll do. I can't watch it, but yeah. Peacemaker season 2. A heart to Harcourt with Lex Luthor's bald what? There's stuff I would love to react to, but I know to get me copyright claimed. So sick of copyright claims. So copyright claims piss me off. Actually, while we're here, let me make sure nothing I've done has a copyright claim on it. Like, I just want to make sure nothing I have has any copyright. Nope. Not since this one. That was back May 28th. That's the last time I got a copyright. Okay, good. Okay. I have to make sure I don't have copyrights. I can't keep having copyrights and whatnot. It's not good. It's not good for the channel. That's why I had to mute it during that montage. Like, I just don't want to be in trouble. Also, am I the only one who really wants like a gritty reboot of Mega Man? Like, I want a new Mega Man that's gritty. I thought Pragmata was secretly a gritty Mega Man, but it's not. Pragmata is not a gritty Mega Man. Pragmata was its own thing. It's a different series. They just refuse to take Mega Man and make him gritty. Like, they want to leave him kind of anime looking and everything. It's kind of frustrating. I would really like to see a gritty Mega Man. No, not gore, just, you know, grungy looking, you know, maybe some rusted metal to it. A little slightly more realistic looking, slightly. Only slightly. I don't want them to go too far. I'm just like, yeah. I want some kind of, you know how they kept making offshoots? There was Mega Man, Mega Man X, Mega Man Zero, and then there was the weird RPG on the Game Boy Advance. They're all different Mega Mans. There was Mega Man Legends. So I would like to see them just make a new offshoot that's gritty. It's not gritty. You're missing the point. Gritty. That's not gritty. It's still like anime looking and brightly colored and everything. No. I mean, actually, something new. Like they've done it over and over again. They've done different like offshoots before. I'm saying a new offshoot. Something new. Something just starting over. Something, I don't know. You know what gets me? Capcom used to try to you know how Capcom used to take Resident Evil and they tried to make it like Call of Duty because Call of Duty was was all the rage, right? Call of Duty was just like a big thing. But you know how I don't even know what I was saying. What was I saying? This is how tired I am and everything. I feel like shit. What was I saying? But like, oh yeah. Okay, so you know how they kept trying to turn Resident Evil into Call of Duty? I feel like it would have been better to do that with Mega Man. Like, I want to see a Mega Man game that's maybe plays a little like Call of Duty. Maybe, going into battlefields, blowing up robots, other robots left and right around you and everything, explosions in the background and everything. Like, I really think that could work. It would work more than Resident Evil. Why would Resident Evil be a Call of Duty type game? It just doesn't work. But Mega Man, like a gritty rebooted Mega Man, a different Mega Man that's first person maybe, and maybe is fast paced and plays a bit like the Call of Duty game. I think that's where they would get that if they could do that, but they just never did that. They never tried it. They just kept trying to push Resident Evil in that direction at one point. At one point, they don't do it anymore. They figured it out that that's a bad idea. It doesn't work. And that people just want straight up horror stuff and whatnot. Capcom, hire this man. Just because I have a visualization, man, in my head, just because I have a visualization of something in my head, that doesn't mean anything. That's not enough. I do wish I could like be like a producer or a director on a Mega Man game. Like, I would love to be put in charge of a Mega Man game. That would be awesome. They're not going to do that. I don't have a background. I haven't, finished up high school and whatnot. I'm a dropout and everything. So yeah, they wouldn't give a shit. They wouldn't give a shit. I would just hope that they, at some point, would see what I had to say and been like, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's go with that. But I don't know. They're really scared to take chances with Mega Man. They're scared to take chances. Like, they don't mind spending the money to make a realistic, I mean, obviously a realistic Resident Evil. You can't really do Resident Evil any other way. It has to be realistic. Horror games have to be realistic. It's just how it is. The more realistic a horror game is, the better. Like, you have to, but like, they're not willing to spend that kind of money and really try with Mega Man or anything. You know what's funny is somebody pitched a game to Mega Man at one, I mean, not Mega, a Mega Man game to Capcom at one point that was like first person, and it was kind of like the Metroid Prime games, and Capcom said no. It was a gritty Mega Man, and Capcom said no. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, man. You know what I think it is? Here's what I think it is. They see their audience right? They see their audience as kids when it comes to Mega Man. Mega Man is a children's IP, right? And so they're not going to want to make a gritty Mega Man because they want it to still appeal to kids. But here's my counter argument. I have a counter argument. What about all the kids that want to play the gritty games? Like I see kids all the time wanting to play Call of Duty and all these other things, right? So that's my counter argument. I don't know. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm frustrated with the whole Castlevania thing. You know that's supposed to be a girl? Look at that thumbnail right there. That's a girl. Doesn't look like a girl. Tattered and tore up. It just looks like a long-haired dude. That's what happens when you put a Western studio in charge of a Castlevania game. You end up with character. You know what? See, here's the thing though: is prior to this, it was guys that look like girls. Now it's girls that kind of look like guys. Oh God! You know what? Let's see what's going on. I am on YouTube. No. Actually, hang on a second. Let me make sure I'm... Okay. Yeah, I had to make sure of something. Kingdom Hearts 4. Yep. Legend of Zelda. We know, Jeff. We know, Geoff. We know, Geoff. Why do you retweet all this stuff or tweet about all this stuff? I'm confused. I'm confused. You know what? I don't know how well LOL translates, so let's just give it a... There we go. I was just looking to see what they got put up. Also, you'll notice I got rid of a lot of the booby pictures. They're gone. I got a lot of them to go away. Took a bit, but I got them out of here. Took a bit of curation to get rid of them. I would love the Superstation. The booby pictures. I kept having booby pictures. Like, not actual boobies, but like scantily clad looking characters. You know? I can't be excited when all they showed was some cinematic crap. They didn't show the game itself. So hopefully they start showing some game stuff soon. Like, that was not much to go on. That was annoying. Stop calling me Goof. Call me Mike or Mikey. Post this business. Ninja Turtles. What others build in Minecraft, what I build in Minecraft. Yeah, I don't build anything that fancy. Ooh, pretty trees. I like the trees. I was just seeing, what are people saying on here? And I want to get Mina the Howler. I don't know when I'll get it, but I want to get it. I'll probably get it next month. I want to get it, though. Minecraft is a Switch 2 version coming later this year. You know the Minecraft YouTubers are going to be all over this. There's going to be video from all these Minecraft focused YouTubers going, I just found out today that there is in fact a Minecraft for the Switch 2 specifically that is being released later on. Oh, oh God. If it's related to Minecraft, they're all over it. They don't care about Nintendo Directs until they find out Minecraft was involved. Then it's like, oh, I've got to get all over this because of my favorite block building game. Sorry, I'm mocking British people at this point. I don't care. I don't care. What's going on here? And they just had what was it called, the Ghostbusters Day, and they announced the title for the new Ghostbusters animated series on Netflix called Night Shift, and that's it. There's no trailer or anything, and that irritates the hell out of me. I don't hate to admit it, but I kind of feel like a nostalgic old timer back in the day. Games just felt more fantasy, Lately, there's been so many urban war or near modern realistic games that I just can't really immerse myself in them. I want to, oh yeah, see, that's my feeling. That's more like fantasy vibes. I wonder if there's any out there. Well, maybe they're being coy and sly about it, and that's actually something they're aware of. They're alluding to that. Everybody got bored and left. What the fuck is this bastard looking at and reacting to and talking about? I don't give a shit about this. They probably left because I said, don't call me that. I don't like being called that. It's over. It's done. The days of having that name are over. Over. Completely fucking over. I guess I'm still getting stuff like this. I think this is from some old animes. I love the way they design the faces. Like, it's unrealistic proportion designs and whatnot, but that was how it was in the 80s and 90s. And I miss this. Like, it's not meant to look like proper proportions. My favorite characters from Saber Marionette. Oh yeah, I love that anime. Saber Marionette is really good. Yeah, if it's a remake, I want it to be a remake. Yeah. I'm confused. That's the same image. Godzilla. Godzilla. I guess my stream's over. I'm basically fixing to just go find food and whatnot. Go get some sleep. It's practically over when people take off. It's practically over at this point. Yeah. Practically over. I need to get me something to play old games in the living room. I want to get a handheld. I want to get one of them Android handhelds at some point so I can play old stuff in the living room. Ooh. Crash Bandicoot to follow in Spyro's footsteps as comeback leaks online. Didn't they just have one? It was like Crash Bandicoot 4. We just had one. We just had a Crash Bandicoot 4 not long ago. Like, okay. Eyes of the Elderwood. Ooh. Ah, yes, the almost PS1, but not quite PS1 visuals. Exactly. Yep. There's always. Oh, I remember this game. Okage was it? I think it's pronounced Okage Shadow King, 2001, PlayStation 2. I remember that game. PlayStation 2. I could probably emulate it if I want to try it out. All these games I never got to play that I'm looking at and I'm like, I want to play this. Oh, come on. I wonder if it'll be open world. If they'll transform it into something more, a little more open world. The Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. Kind of want them to. Kind of want them to. Big, vast, open. Follow your heart and strengthen your bonds. The complete Kingdom Hearts collection 1 through 3 comes to Nintendo Switch 2. I should pre-order later today. The actual full games, people. The actual full games. Anyhow, I think I'm fixing to head to bed. Oh, that looks cool. I like seeing the stuff that people make. That looks awesome. Anyhow. Alright. Okay. I'm fixing to head out. That was an interesting little stream this morning. I feel bushed. I feel tired. I am ready to just go crash out. Find some food and then crash out, actually. I'm hungry. Alright, I'm out.